see a flop. We're pretty much just set mining unless it's like, oh, I was gonna say 2, 3, 4, but oh, we got there. Now the question is, do I? Oh, bro, that is a big bet, man. I'm gonna click it back. I kind of wonder if I should flat and just keep all my bluffs in. What are we worried about? A 6 or a 7, right? Nah, man. Let's get value. Do a really weird bet. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too scared / excited. It looks pretty damn strong. Yeah, bad play. Bad play by me. Definitely should just flat there. Really, what am I scared of? A 6 or a 7, that's it. Pretty bad play by me. Pretty terrible. Okay, well, we got middle set. We got to get it in. If you have 6, 7, let us redraw to pair the board. 10, 8.
Hold, please.
Oh, the gods. The gods are good for giving us that set versus top pair and having that fish get it in way too late. Gods are good. Move up to 60 bigs, man. Kings, give me a queen.
Hold, please. Hold, please.
Oh, the gods. Oh, the gods. Ah, I don't know. I don't know. For 15 bigs, I think it's got to be a call here. Ace 10.
Hold, please. Hold, please. Brick. Hold, please.
Oh, the gods. Dude, the outs, man. Woo, woo. See a flop. Yes, of course. Okay, 2 pair. Obviously, check call. Take us to church, Travis. Open ender now. We block queen jack and queen 10. He snap checks. I'm obviously not going to bet for value here. I just want to take it to showdown. Snap checks. Pick up another good one. I haven't played in a little while. I don't mind going for a little steal here. Okay, second pair with the backdoor flush draw. I'm going to check call here. Keep all of his bluffs in. And he checks. I'm actually going to check call and one more time. Keep all of his bluffs in. Like I said, when he raises us, it's pretty shitty. I don't want to blow the pot with, you know, second pair and a okay flush draw. So I'll just check call the whole way. And now we river trips. So let's go ahead and bet for value and see if he wants to call off light, make a hero call. I kind of wonder if I bet bigger. Let's go for it. Let's see what he does. Get him to spaz a little bit. I'll call a raise, but I'm not going to like stack off here. I don't wonder if I make like a pot size bet. Yeah, okay, easy call. Nice. Value bet for the win. Interesting bet, man. Do we flat and keep his bluffs in, or do we protect our hand here and re-raise on top of them? That is the big question. We'll go for a raise here. A flat might be better. There's a lot of turn cards that not only kill our action, but are kind of scary for us as well. Maybe I fucked that up. Maybe I once again got a little too excited. See, like the other one was different because it was a lot drier. This one's a little bit on the heavier side. He's going to have enough ace-x that he's going to raise here for value. The bet sizing is the problem, is that he bets so small. So maybe I do flat and just keep all of his bluffs in and just hope that we can get a good enough run out to kind of call it all off. I'm not sure. I like that. I like that bet a lot. I don't really block anything. I'm not a huge fan of 4-betting. I think flatting is probably a little too ambitious. I'm just going to save my chips. That's a great 3-bet by him. Just going to give it up. Just going to flat. Defend the big blind. I'm not going to get into a 3-betting battle versus a deep stack reg out of position. And we'll definitely float here with backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw, and an overcard. It's a high 3-bet percentage, or a high C-bet percentage. Now, do we barrel here? because this flop is great for us, and that's why he checks it back. It has less to do with the fact he has value. If he had anything for value, I think he would bet this for, you know, to protect his hand. So this is a good spot for us. We can bet this. Obviously, a diamond's great for us, a 5, a 9, a heart as well. There's just so many good barrel cards, like even bluff cards. If a 7 pops on the river, we can bet. I should have bet smaller though. My biggest mistake there was betting like 10K. I probably should have bet like 8 or 9. So we got to call his shove. We're gonna call his 3 bet. Fold to everybody else's 3 bets, unless he gives me a small 3 bet. Good to see that a recreational is the chip leader. It's a pooch. I'm gonna chill, huh? Second pair and a flush draw. Let's just go and try and pick it up. Let's try and pick it up right now. If you check jams, we're gonna call just too much equity. 10, a jack, running straight, clubs. Once again, bet sizing way too big. I should definitely be betting like 10K here. There's our flush. So I'm going to take my hand a little bit, kind of a blocker bet in a way. Bet real tiny. Get him on the river. Put him in a tough spot. Okay. He's probably going to fold here a lot of the time, but we got less than a pot size bet left. I can't imagine there being any kind of better bet sizing. We just got to get it in. I hope he wants to call with an ace, or maybe he has 2 pair. I hope. Nice. The gods. Oh! Oh! Feels good, man. Yeah, it's like the way I played it too. Like the small bet sizing on the turn, he's just gotta like kind of side, get it in, just hope that I'm bluffing like I'm some fish. It's bluffing, you know. Got here. What I missed. We're deep in the big 109, man. I want a $11 satellite into it. We have 50 big blinds. We're 3rd out of 12. First place has 497K, which is this friend here. It's mostly regs left. There's a few fish. There's 3 fish at the other table, and then this gentleman here. And he's not good. So if there's anyone that has a chip lead, that I want to have chip lead, it's this guy. Because guaranteed he doesn't know what he's doing. 9s are nice. Question is, do I raise here? We don't have a whole lot of hands in this gentleman. I think we just flat. So we keep, like, we don't keep any of his bluffs in when we raise here, and he often shoves with only better hands. Maybe he's a donk and he shoves with ace king, but we can't rely on that. So I'm gonna flat. It's a pretty small bet sizing though, so that does make me feel comfortable about having the best hand right now. Ten, I'm not too worried about. I mean, obviously there are some 10x in his range for sure, but like, I'm more worried about face cards than anything. I think bets half after betting a 3rd. I just can't give up here. I think he's gonna have plenty of ace queens, ace kings, ace jacks, and just like pure air, 8 9s and jack queens and king jacks and all that kind of stuff. So, but he's just committing to because he's so aggressive. So I'm gonna call 2 streets for sure. Good card for us. He can have 5s and deuces in his range for sure. And then of course he can also have overpairs, but when he bets so small on flop, I just can't expect him to have enough bluffs here for me to, or sorry, enough value hands for me to find reason to call this, to fold this, honestly. I just gotta call it off with the price we're given, 2.5 to 1, knowing that we only need to be right, you know, 1 in 3.5, 1 in 4 times for this to be an okay call. So I'm gonna call this off, hope he has ace high. I mean, it wasn't a difficult call, but it still feels good when it's correct, you know? It's open there. Dutch runner, don't give me credit. Put it in.
Hold, please. Hold. Keep holding.
The gods. GG, sir. I mean, the gods were giving me kings, not so much, but I mean, you know, it's good to have kings hold. we're not 100% favorite. You know what I mean? Oh, 8s for 6s. I do want a fish to hold, but at the same time, I want page on, so very conflicted. All right, GG. Now we're on the final table bubble, man. Yeah. Oh, he's thinking about shoving. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's a big bet. I mean, we've got the ace and the king blocker. Like, do we get it in here? There's mad ICM implications in this spot. I feel like ace king suited, we got to shove for sure, right? He started the hand with 45 big blinds. Like, do I want to take a 45 big blind flip? I would imagine, like, with all this crazy ICM, we've gotta like get it in super tight. I don't know, man.
Hold, please.
No. Damn. How dare you? 10s. Second time we have 10s. Let's get redemption. I'm gonna flat 10s here, believe it or not. Give these guys a chance to get it in a little light. We don't want to get into a big battle versus the chip leader either, especially a guy who's just gonna like 4-bet us so often. So I'm gonna flat here. Once again, another spot that we can like mix in 3-bets and flats. Okay, we flop a set on a very coordinated board. So we're not going to raise, but we will call a bet. Okay, interesting. Do we check or do we bet here for value? I think we bet here for value. Trying to protect our hand a little bit. I'll be some interesting turns. I prefer it to pair with the 10. Did the cat leave? What a shithead. King 10 will open. It's cool 3-bet spot. He's gonna be opening a lot of pots. Let's go for it. Damn. How dare you, sir? I wanted Maggie to get it in, man. Damn. Yeah, we'll see a flop in position. Yeah, so I'm gonna check this. I feel like I expect him to bluff more often when he bets here. Whereas like when he checks to me, like, I don't know if he's giving up. Obviously we are not gonna bluff here. Now we've got the second nut flush draw. So if he bets, I am gonna call one street. He bets half. It seems very lazy, man. I don't know. He can definitely be value betting. And he could just be picking it up when we're checking because it's so dry. So we have the second nuts. Man, when he check raises here, I'm really not stoked because I have a feeling he's setting himself up for one. I'm gonna make a really small value bet. Okay, he folds. I wish he check called with like 10 of spades or something. I'm gonna 3-bet fold. Just thinking the right sizing here. It's pretty aggressive, but yeah, maybe not the best with our stack size. I just kind of committed to the idea and went for it. Probably bet a little bit bigger too, like 81K, 82K. Let's see what he does. Why you gotta have it, man? Why you gotta have it? Back. How many people we got watching? 2,200, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that ace-7 3-bet was a mistake. 100% a mistake. With my stack size, just was not the right place to do it. I think I just got to fold there every time. Or shove, which I think might be a little bit of ICM suicide with him in there. All right, let's flat. 20 bigs behind, see flop. Open ender. Oh boy. Not really any ICM considerations here at this point. I kind of wonder about check raising, or do we just check call? I'm just going to check call here. Give up if we don't get there on the turn. Not a good turn. That's not the turn I was looking for. We do block queen 10. I don't know how often he's going to... Like, he's going to barrel his jack X. How often is he going to barrel his bluffs, you know? I think we have to find a reason to fold here. Unless he bets like 30k. Checks. How often do I turn this into a bluff, you know? I don't think he ever bets a 9 in this spot. I think I'm just going to check this. I think we can win this at showdown a lot of the time and just kind of take the low variance route. It's going to be weird if he bets here, though. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we win one. I was going to call if he bet. Just because, like, sometimes he does check a jack there, but I think he also protects his hand on the turn. Min-raise call, or do I min-raise fold? I think we got a min-raise call, Dutch runner. Knowing how wide he's going to shove here, ace high is going to be good a lot. Yeah, we got to call this off, man. I'm not sure what ICM states like if we got to be really tight in his spot, but I think we got to call this off. Ace 10. Why you got to have ace 10, man? Why can't you have queen jack? Harry. Damn. That's so shitty. He shoves so much, and he finally has something worth shoving this time. Unreal. I'll review it. Might be a mistake. That's a spot I'm not aware of. Viewers of stream will like that hand, I guess. Kind of a shithead, huh? Okay, I'm getting it in. Eights. Someone call with sevens. Someone call with sevens.
Hold, please.
Eight. Eight. Ah. GG. Go fuck yourself, Dutch runner. GG. All right. So what do we get? We get 1300. $13.06, man. 13.06. Ah! So close, man. So close. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day, guys. I'm gonna drop off our host. If you guys want to stick around so we can raid somebody who deserves it, let's raid someone. Let's end it with a real good high note. It's unfortunate, man. I mean, I don't know if I ran card dead. There's a couple spots that I made mistakes. There's a couple spots where, like, just sucked and my 3-bets didn't work. Just nothing seemed to really work at that final table, man. It's crazy. You know, like, final table only means so much. If everything isn't working like symbiotically, then you're kind of fucked, you know? It's unfortunate. That's it. Okay. Much love, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Mwah.